Ken Bruce, 72, announced on Friday that his final show with the radio station has been pushed forward by almost a month. In retaliation, Jeremy Clarkson, Fern Britton and Carol Vorderman were among countless celebrities and fans that have hit out at the madness. Ken announced on air last month that he will be stepping down from his tenure as a mid-morning show host on BBC Radio 2. After more than 3 decades at the station, Ken is moving on to Greatest Hits Radio, with Vernon Kay taking over his slot on the BBC station. While the Scotsman originally intended to stay at his post until the end of March, Ken took to Twitter on Friday revealing that he has only 1 week left. The 72-year-old shared, "I will be presenting my last show on Radio 2 next Friday. I had intended fulfilling my contract until the end of March, but the BBC has decided it wants me to leave earlier. Let's enjoy the week ahead." Fans clamored in the comments section, questioning why his exit had been hastened and reassuring him they will be following you to Greatest Hits. Swathes of celebrities also weighed in on social media, with Fern Britton slamming his early exit as madness. Jeremy Clarkson shared a similar sentiment as Ken's fans, writing, "I'll miss you, Ken." Carol Vorderman offered some support for the radio host, adding, "I couldn't wish you more love in the world, Ken. Thank you for everything you've done and the smiles you gave Whiters and I on Countdown so many times. On to your next huge chapter." Don't miss, BBC presenter Richard Osman added a sincere thanks as he offered Ken a potential opportunity to fill up his now empty calendar during March as he joins Greatest Hits Radio in April. Richard wrote, "Hopefully you can squeeze in a house of games in between. Thank you for the countless joys of your wonderful show, and long may they continue in your new home." A Radio 2 spokesperson told Express.co.uk, "Ken decided to leave Radio 2 and it's always been known he's leaving in March." Returning to Wogan House for a week after a month of broadcasting, the Piano Room sessions at Maida Vale provided a natural break. "We wish Ken all the best for the future." The BBC have confirmed that Sounds of the 80s host Gary Davis will take up Ken's mid-morning slot from March 6 until Vernon takes over in May. Vernon is already well known to Radio 2 listeners as the television presenter has covered multiple shows on the station, including the Zoe Ball Breakfast Show, and Present Stance Sounds of the 90s. Over on Greatest Hits Radio, Ken is set to present a new mid-morning show, with his final show on Radio 2 being on March 3.